Hey everyone, how you doing? If you are new here, I'm Nicol Concilio, and welcome to the video, y'all. Riley and I have been in the house for 20 days. I'm losing my mind. Who's counting? How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing great. It is Friday, March 27th, when I'm filming right now. I don't know when this video will go up, but I'm happy it's Friday. It's Friday. Wanna go down to Friday. I randomly got the idea. You guys know, a few weeks ago, I filmed a video testing out old makeup products I used to like. I accidentally refilmed that video. I did it 6 months ago. I didn't even know that I filmed it then. Some of you caught on to that, but some of you pretended like nothing even happened, and I love you for that. So I figured, I went through my YouTube channel and I checked out. I am going to do makeup techniques I used to love to do when I first started my channel and seeing if they're still as good as I thought they were. I was a big into like clown contouring back in the day. I did my red color corrector back in the day. I used to use so much primer on my face. I would do a lot of cream blushes. So I really wanna sit down and kind of review and talk about some of the old makeup techniques I used to do, and you know, if they work for me still, if they don't, if I was crazy, if I'm still crazy, you know, just kind of all that. I got the idea because you know how on Facebook it kind of reminds you like, oh, you filmed this or you posted this video 4 years ago. But yeah, I think let's just get into this video. Let's have fun. Let's, you know, take our minds off of the craziness in the world. I gotta be honest with y'all, I do feel a bit weird sitting down and like doing makeup reviews. So I'd rather do like videos like this where I'm like testing out old makeup hacks and whatever and like this and that. Like it feels a bit more lightweight and funny. For me, I feel a bit weird being like, oh, I don't like this product and like adding to the negativity in the world right now. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys are thinking about reviews. I also don't want y'all to think that I'm trying to push products down your throat in such a really hard time economically that we're having here all across the world, honestly. And I'm just applying some moisturizer. I dermaplaned my face earlier today, so it's nice and smooth. I'm going in with the Milk Vegan Moisturizer. It's a good moisturizer, but it's definitely not like my favorite. It's definitely a moisturizer I like to use before makeup because it does have a little bit of that greasiness feeling to it. All right, let me go grab my tools. I'm gonna apply some primer. This is the Ole Henriksen Banana Bright. Just prepping my skin because we're gonna be putting on a lot of makeup than what I'm actually used to. And we're gonna be doing like old baking techniques I used to do. Bitch, we're gonna do it all right now. So I'm a little bit like scared for my face because it's finally feeling clear and smooth, and my nose, I dermaplaned it too. It's like nice, but you know what? We're sacrificing it for the sake of science. This is scientific research. I am such a spaz of a person. There's a piece of fuzz somewhere and I cannot effing find it. But yeah, I feel like I've been such a spaz of a person lately because I get these video ideas and I like quickly get dressed because like, let's face it, we've all been in our PJs. I was like, Riley, I'm going to the beauty room to film. And he's like, what are you filming? And I was like, he's like, okay. So we got our primer on, we got everything on. There wasn't really anything crazy I used to do back with my eyes. Like honestly, it's not anything like riveting. I used to color correct a lot. I love color correcting. I think it's outstanding. However, when I got into color correcting, I was 23 years old. I didn't really need it back then. I was convinced I needed it because like I liked feeling like that knowledge of knowing something, you know? I don't even really have dark circles. If anything, I have dark circles more now than I did back then when I used the technique, but this is a good technique to have and it's good to know color correcting. I feel like, and I don't mean to sound this in a conceited way, you guys know me, you know I'm not like that. I'm not one to be like, I feel like in a way I was one of the people that started the color correcting trend back in the day. You know, I hopped on the clown contouring train. You know, we're gonna go in now with the Live Tinted. I will say the shades are a little bit hard to see, but this is in the shade Origin, and I'm gonna go ahead and color correct. We're using red to color correct darkness. If you already have red on your face, you want to use green to cancel that out. Basically, you want to use opposites of the color wheel. So if you are someone who's a bit more mature, maybe you're over 25 and you feel like you have your dark circles, using something red or pink or even orange will help get rid of dark circles. So I'm gonna go in and just do the areas that I would dark circle all the time. Like, I mean, I would really go in. And what I used to do is I would take like my sponge and spray it. I always love to use setting spray to wet my sponges. People lost their shit a few weeks ago when I uploaded a video testing out sponges. People were like, I can't believe you didn't dunk it fully in water. Bitch, I've been using a sponge like this for 3 years now. It's fine. You're fine. There are bigger fish to fry in the world than worrying about whether or not I submerged my beauty blender into water properly, okay? And what I would do is just kind of blend this out as much as I could before applying foundation. Dude, we might bring back the color correcting, honestly. And when you are color correcting, you want to make sure you're using a full coverage foundation. Anything light to medium coverage is not gonna cover up this red. Let's move on to foundation. We're gonna go in with one of my favorites. It's the Dior Forever Skin Glow. This is definitely a medium to full coverage foundation, and it's 24-hour wear. So anything that's like 24-hour wear is definitely full coverage. So that's a good gauge to check it out as well. Should I wear my makeup for 24 hours and see how it lasts? Like, kind of low-key want to do that. Using all 24-hour makeup. Let me know. No one steal it. I said it first. People be stealing ideas. So I'm gonna go ahead and pump out some on the back of my hand and apply it how I used to always apply it, which is with my fingers. And I would always kind of just make sure there was a decent amount around my eyes for when we needed to blend. If you look at my YouTube channel, right, it'll say that I've been a member or whatever since 2008 or whatever, but I haven't started really posting beauty on my channel until like 4 years ago, I believe. I can't believe like I used to do this 4 years ago. Like the amount of makeup I used to apply, and I didn't need it. Like, and honestly, I don't really even need this much right now, but you know, we're experimenting. So let's go in with my sponge. I'm gonna wet it. Again, I'm using a beauty blender for everything we're using today, or a beauty sponge rather, because that's all I would use back in the day. Honestly, not much has changed. I still love blenders. So let's go in and blend this out. If after all of this is done, there's still a little bit of red, we can fix it and cover it up more. I usually would just go over it with a full coverage concealer. But you will sometimes have like that tint of red there. I remember that. Don't forget your ears, ladies and gents. I also like have my period today, so I'm also extra feisty. Like there's a lot of things that were getting on my nerves today. Oh my God, right here just got so itchy. What the hell? Oh my God, oh my God. It was like the itch monster just came out to play or something. Whoa, wow, I have never had an itch attack like that on my face before. It's always like on my back or something, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more foundation in this area and kind of get rid of the red as much as possible, but we're gonna go in with concealer to cover that up. If it makes you feel any better, it doesn't feel like I have like a lot of makeup on. It doesn't really feel too bad or anything. I just feel like this part of my face is really orange. Why did my skin be playing me in these corners? Does anybody else's skin play them in these corners? Like, it can't just be my skin. My skin plays me a lot. All right, moving on to a full coverage concealer is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. So we'll go in with this puppy and just conceal everything. And I used to bring my concealer out so much, dude. Like, we're talking like at least easily this much of concealer, if not more, truthfully. Maybe is that how I like compromised for the orange? I have no idea. I don't like putting concealer on my forehead, but for the sake of a throwback video, here we go. And then I always would add a brightener on top of my concealer. I am shook at how much makeup I used to wear, dude. And then I don't know if you guys remember this, but I used to take like the Dandelion Shy Beam and all those other things from Benefit, and I would take them and like add to my highlighter to like brighten it even more, or like my concealer rather. It feels so wrong right now. And then, you know, we would just contour. This is from e.l.f. I used this in my most recent e.l.f. video. What are we gonna contour with? Let's contour with this puppy. Not much has changed changed with my contours, other than I'm just not drawing faces into them anymore and designs. And you know, I would love to do my polka dots, loved to do them. And I would also kind of like take my contour and curve it. I don't know why I did that. I was convinced I had like a heart-shaped head and that's how you were like supposed to contour it. So I would like go like that, do like a weird little curve. But yeah, I used to do like all these weird ass designs. It just feels so wrong. And I would even contour outside my lips. Is this cute for anyone, honestly? If we're cream contouring, might as well get my chin because I definitely did that before. Yay, I can't wait to blend all this out. Jesus, take the wheel for this. We need to add our blush. God help me. I could tell you right now, this amount of makeup is too much for every day. Even if I was going to an event, this feels like way too much. But, and what I'm gonna do to make this like a little bit easier to blend out is just spray myself. This is from Fresh Beauty, their Vitamin Nectar water. It's delish. All right, I'm gonna start by blending out the chin because I feel like that's gonna be the easiest. And up here as well. Also, why the F would I ever wanna add darker contour up here? Like, it's just gonna give me a mustache look. Damn, these under eyes, they be bright. The amount of makeup I have on my face just feels so incredibly wrong. I'm gonna start to blend out the cheeks with the back of this beauty blender. Oh, jeez. I'm all like, all right, is it blended? Hello? Oh my God, I hate this. Guys, I hate this. Listen, if you can't laugh at yourself every once in a while, like, come on, we gotta laugh. I'm gonna take another sponge to help blend the rest of this because it's a little bit difficult. I definitely don't add as much like cream contour as I used to. But look at how bright my under eyes look. Shit. All right, let's contour. Everything is so itchy from the amount of makeup I have on, you guys. Like, I can't even explain to you how itchy my face feels. Like, around here especially. Thank you guys so much for the love on my cooking video. Of course, there were some people hating on me for using jarred sauce. But listen, I ain't got time. I'm a working ass woman, all right? I ain't about to make a 7-hour sauce. That ain't happening in this house, let me tell you. I got to do. Okay? All right. Oh, wait. We forgot this bitch under here. You know, everything, like I said, I feel very itchy in these two areas. It sucks how itchy it feels, but I'm hoping once I add powder, it'll kind of calm down whatever the hell is going on. So let's go in and add some Cover FX powder. I used to go ham with baking. I used to not know what to do. I thought, hey, everybody's gotta bake, huh? Before I figured out that my skin was actually dry, the products and the things I used to do to myself, like because I had oily skin one time in middle school, I was convinced that I had oily skin. Like, no bitch, you just went through puberty a lot earlier than the rest of your friends. I was always the girl with the huge tits too, like that was like my MO. Oh, you know Nicol Concilio? Oh, the girl with the big tits? Like that was always hands in hands. Hand in hands, not hands and hands. That sounds like a thing Michael Scott would say. Hands in hands. All right, let's bake. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I would do my smile lines like crazy, too. Someone told me once in a YouTube comment that I looked like Hulk Hogan, the way I used to, like, contour my face and everything, and I still can't get it out of my mind that someone literally said that to me. Like, it's hilarious. I think about it a lot. Why did I used to do this? And then I would just take whatever's left on here. All right, I'm gonna wipe this away before we reach the point of no return and my skin is eternally effed. And don't worry, I add more powder later because I didn't know what I was doing when I first started. I'm proud of myself, how far I've come, not only like in my knowledge of like what works well for me and what doesn't, but like also just like my knowledge as a beauty person, like, and with skincare. Like, I didn't know anything when I first started off. Like, I thought that I had oily skin. I don't. I have dry AF skin. I thought that everybody should be baking and contouring. No, that's not the case. Like, I thought that you had to clown contour to get good looking makeup. Like, no, not the case. I thought you needed to use 70 products to get a good looking face of makeup. No, not the case. You get my drift. Now that your face feels like cake, if anything, before adding more to my face. I do feel like the overall tone of my face right here is very red from the immense amount of color correcting I used to do and from the blush. That's just some thoughts before we move on. So let's add our bronzers and everything. There's not really much difference. Like, if there's one thing I did know how to do, it was apply bronzers and all that. If anything, it's where I would add all that cream product where I would be effing up. And you know what? I'll never forget this. I grew really fast on Instagram back in the day when Instagram was actually good and wasn't trying to destroy everyone. I was one of the first people to really utilize the video feature. I remember when they introduced it and me making my first ever video. Like, I hung up this curtain across my living room because my mom didn't want the world to see the living room because it wasn't clean and all that other shit. It was reposted by Vegas Nay, and I really busted my ass. Like, I feel comfortable enough saying that because I know I busted my ass. I made a lot of videos. I got reposted a lot. I used to get reposted, like, on a good day, I would get reposted by Vegas Nay and Huda Beauty, and I would get, like, I remember there was one day where I gained, like, 30 or 40,000 followers in a single day. Instagram is nothing like that anymore unless if you're the top of the top. It kind of sucks. Like, I do feel a little bit stuck right now, but that's okay, you know? Like, just know that you're not alone if you're an up-and-coming content creator, or even if you're one of my fellow beauty peeps watching. Like, we're all in this together. Instagram sucks for everyone, not just, like, one person. These boys that I went to high school with that are so lame, by the way, like lamer than lame. I almost feel bad how lame they are. They would leave these comments saying that I was a fraud and a fake and that, like, there's no way that I would grow that many followers, and like, it's like, how do you have that much time to pay that much attention to it? Like, seriously. And they would like tag each other in these like little videos, and I would just be like, wow, you guys are such effing douchebags. And it's funny because now here I am and here they are stuck in my hometown literally doing nothing. It's just funny also how it was the boys that would bully me, not even like the girls I went to high school with. It was a lot of the boys, which I'm like, what, are you threatened by a powerful woman? Hello. See, my period is making me feisty. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, I just remember that. Like, there was so much negativity when I first started. So many people wanted to say that like my followers were fake. It's just funny, like proving them wrong is like the best satisfaction in the world. Like, so like, you know, if you ever have anybody doubting you, doubting your life, doubting whatever, like just prove them wrong. It's the best satisfaction in the world. Like, I can't say it enough. But yeah, that just reminded me, since we're like talking about, you know, my old style of makeup, I couldn't forget the bullying that my loser high school guys that went to my high school used to do. Don't let people bully you or stop you from achieving your dreams. Like, if there's anything in me reminiscing on how I used to do my makeup, on how I used when I first started, it's don't let people you went to high school with bully you into giving up on your dreams, okay? And if anything, you guys can use that as motivation. Don't ever let anybody bully you into giving up on your dreams, because truth be told, they're just threatened by you. So now I'm going to bronze, and we're gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty. I know, like, I put down a little bit of bronzer, but the color is not really showing up the way I'd like it to because I have about 40 different cream products on my face. So we're going in with this bronzer, and I'm just gonna bronze. And then I always used to clean up my bronzer, so we'll do that as well. Also, another thing I used to do is, like, you know how I contour underneath my chin now? I used to take it and I don't know what the hell I was doing. I would literally like bronze up here. I'm like, what the hell was that? And honestly, like, I am nothing without you guys. I say that so much, like, literally mean it through every effing bone in my body. I'm nothing without you guys. And I just appreciate all the love you guys have been giving me lately. You know, I know you guys see me busting my ass off lately, pumping out content, and all of your kind comments saying how, like, I've helped you through this quarantine. Like, they make my day. They are the reason why I do what I do. And again, I'm nothing without you guys, and I'm forever grateful for the platform that you have given me. And I'll be saying that until I die, honestly. So let's add more powder. This is the bane of my existence. What I would do is clean up my contour, and I would just kind of leave that there. And I would also do this. This is cute. This is like a trip down memory lane. And then the rest is kind of business as usual here. So I am gonna just, I guess, you know what, let's just keep talking with you guys. I love talking with you. Riley and I are going on a little date tonight to my kitchen. I'm getting dressed up. I have a dress on. He's gonna get dressed up. We're gonna make each other dinner. We're gonna sit down, no phones, hang out. It's gonna be so cute. I'm really excited. If it goes well and like we have a fun time doing it, maybe I'll film it for you guys next time, but I really just want to enjoy his company today and enjoy being with him. It's so hard now that we're home. It's like, it's hard to like put your phone down and like be present in the moment. Like, I don't know if anybody else is really having those problems, but, oh, by the way, I'm using the Colourpop Light Stick, and this is their cream highlighter in the shade Bullseye. And I don't know, it's just been a little bit hard for me to be present. Like, I've even been having problems watching movies because I'm just on my phone so much and like looking at the news, and it's my own anxiety. I do it to myself, bitch. Like, hello. I haven't really like sat down and like feel like I've like talked with him like in a minute too. I'm going in with the Milk Makeup highlighter in the shade Iced. But I think it's important to like still keep things fun and cute, and you know, Riley was on board with it. He thought it was really funny, so I'm down. And then let's add some blushy blush. Gonna go in with the Bare Minerals Bounce and Blur Coral Cloud. Honestly, adding that cream blush was so dumb. Like, why did I used to do that? I always add my cream blush on top of my powder. Like, that's always how I've done it now. Like, and I've found way better success that way, because now I feel like this is just sticking in the areas I don't effing know, dude, you know? And then I'm gonna go in with my new favorite product. I go in and I accentuate my little freckles that I have. Like, I have like 3 beauty marks. And now I'm gonna wipe away this powder because there's no need for it to still be here. This is a technique I will say works if your contour gets a bit muddy. We all have it happen. It happens. It happens. And let's go in with my little freck. I love this product. It's so good. You know who taught me about this? Doja Cat on her Vogue thing that she did. Let's add a little bit of lipstick in my life, a little bit of lipstick in your life, a little bit, and casually scrape the dead skin off my lip. I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop Sailor Moon. This is the Ultra Blotted Lip. Okay, you guys, let's give our final thoughts now. So, with everything being said, I think we can all agree that this was a ton of makeup. I have insane amount of creasing going on in my smile lines because of how much makeup I have on. I would say, however, the only thing I would take away from this that I actually still would use is the contour cleaning up with powder. If it gets muddy, that's a great solution. And also color correcting, but in smaller doses. I used to bring that shit out like crazy, and I now realized that it makes my face extremely red when I do so. And it's just funny to see like how different my style has come throughout the years, and less is always more when it comes to makeup, even though like it may not look like I have a lot of makeup on. Like, I blended everything out nice. My skin can handle wearing this much makeup, but that doesn't mean you should do it, okay? But I had so much fun filming this, you guys, and taking a little trip down memory lane. Thank you so much for, you know, letting me be silly and have a good time during this craziness. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do this challenge, tag me, please. I would love to see. I also don't know if this has been done before. I just wanted to try it out. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay safe. And if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. I'll see you guys next time. I love you so much. Bye.